Welcome back. And surprise, everybody, the dailies are back. Well, this isn't really a daily. This is more like a look at the weekend. And then sometime around Sunday, you'll see a forecast for Monday. So I'm bringing the dailies back. Now, at the end of this reading, if you want a focused look at love for this day or this weekend, like we're doing here, go on over to my Vimeo channel. I've got a focused reading just for love over there for this time period. So this is looking at the weekend, February 4th, the weekend of February 4th. So here we go, Sunday and Saturday. And you may have felt some of these energies. Now, this is for you guys, my regulars, all of you guys who like to come around and say hello once in a while. Well, we're going to be saying hello every day. Now, see what we've got for this weekend. This is the general reading for all of my friends. I have tuned into you guys just who are watching, because that's what matters, is my friends. You guys that are watching right now, you know I love you guys. You're incredible friends. Every single one of you. Even the haters. I have love for you too. The doubters. All of you guys who question my abilities. I love you all. I seriously do. I question myself all the time. But for a lot of reasons. Wow, here we go. I think the cards are getting jumpy. We're looking at these right here. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this weekend. I'm going to start at the bottom. Look at that. Can you see that? That's where we want to be. The Two of Cups. A spiritual union. You connecting, possibly to a soulmate. Patience. Well, this is the Hangman. This is someone who looks at something from a different point of view. Maybe some of you are deciding to look at a love situation from a different perspective. Put a different spin on where a certain love situation in your life is going. But sometimes you need to lay back and just kind of hang out and think about what it is that you're doing. Just like this. Rest and rejuvenate. The Four of Swords. This is about taking a step back and seriously putting a lot of mental energy into something you're doing, or something that you're focused on, or someone that you're focused on. Is it a love situation, or is it you looking for the ideal path moving forward? Since this is general, we can say that maybe you're considering a very serious, almost permanent kind of transformative move in your life, and you're wondering, how do I go? How do I get there? What do I have to do in order to accomplish this situation that's perfect for me? So I really feel you've got some self-examination going on about exactly what direction you want to go in, whether it's with love or whether it's in your day-to-day. It's about something that gives you completion, something that gives you a very strong sense of satisfaction. Suffering in silence, the Nine of Swords. For some of you, it's a situation that you've been maybe mentally tied up in for a while. Maybe the changes you're looking to bring about in your life have got you a little bit torn. But you're facing the internal struggle alone. For some of you, you're not allowing any other energy into the picture because maybe maybe you're unsure. Maybe you're unsure about a location or a person involved or an activity involved. But we've got some question for somebody around something they're doing. How general can you get? The base chakra here, where is that? Oh, do I have to go over here? I have to go over here. I got to get used to this new camera location. Okay, base chakra. Telling me, really, you may need to open up. Open up at a gut level. Really examine what it is that maybe you're struggling with. Really take a deep, hard, really meditative, very focused look at what it is that's happening around you. Because I feel that there is an incredible need to make a choice, because the twos are about choices. It's a choice that you're emotional about. But maybe you're just not seeing all of the possibilities, and you're being asked to look at a situation from a whole different perspective, with a whole new point of view. It is around work for some of you. We've got this reward and recognition going on. And for some of you, I think you are really feeling that maybe you're being ignored in the workplace. Maybe you're looking for more recognition. Maybe you're looking for advancement in position or a higher pay level. You're in a little bit of a struggle with this thing, because I feel very much for some of you, you feel like you're not being heard. That's what the problem is here. You're in a situation, you feel very good about your job. In fact, you're doing one hell of a job, from what I hear. So you're really kind of emotionally wrapped up in whatever it is that you're doing. I feel for some of you, you're working closely with people in need. For some reason, I'm getting that you're dealing with a lot of people in need, maybe women who have suffered abuse, I'm hearing. One of you is dealing with hunger issues in the community, but there's something there that you're really putting your heart and soul into. And I almost feel like you're working as a volunteer, but like full time, and you're wondering if maybe this position can become something that you do so well you could be paid for. I really feel somebody is so devoted to what they're doing, they hate to walk away. But there's a consideration of not wanting to stay any further in a place where you're not being recognized for all of your hard work. Sacrifice. This is the Hermit. Now, this is the search for truth. It's coming up from the darkness into a light. It's about looking for truth, but with patience, through slow movement, a lot of sacrifice. For whoever this reading is for, you're really pouring yourself into something. There's a lot of yourself that you're giving to a work project or something within the community where you're just not really feeling the love the way you need to, because you need to make a better living. And this is saying you're doing such a fine job at something, but you're just not being recognized for what it is that you're doing. The Eight of Cups. Emotional dissatisfaction and walking away. Now, if it's connected to a love situation, you're kind of sitting idly by, almost waiting for someone to recognize you, for someone to tell you how wonderful you are. And this person just doesn't seem to get it. They just don't seem to understand all of the emotion that you put into something, whether it's a relationship or building a relationship, or it's building an idea or a project for the betterment of the community, someone does not get the fact that there is a recognition that needs to be made for someone here in order for them to continue successfully. So I feel that someone is thinking about moving away from something that is emotionally not fulfilling, but you love what you do. And that's what really sucks about the energy that I'm getting from this. But we have positive movement forward, the Eight of Pentacles. So you know what? I think even though you think somebody is not recognizing your effort, guys, somebody is noticing. Somebody is picking up on all of your hard work. And there is a movement to push you forward for whoever this story is resonating with. There's a movement either between you and another person, or between you and, I almost want to say, a board of directors of some kind. I think that there will be approval on whatever it is that you're feeling you want to accomplish on this day or over this weekend. I think if you left somebody on Friday or Thursday with a message that you would like compensation for all your hard work on something, I think that by Monday you may just see results. Especially if you've driven a hard enough line on this. Okay, so now we have the Tower, the disruption. So you can really actually, there may be a real change for someone around the situation. Almost an upset, an upheaval of some kind. As if it has been a threat of leaving and taking your good work with you, or just some sort of proposition that if things don't change, my friend is going to walk. So you're really standing up for yourself. Especially if you're not earning, the maximum that you can be making while you're working so diligently, guys, prepare yourself. You're not going to be happy with the next card that's coming through. Now listen. Always have a plan B. Always have a plan B. If you're distressed about work activity, do not go in there on Friday flapping around about big money and all the work that you do. Because you may be catching your boss in a very bad mood. The devil. Okay? Know your audience, guys. Know when to spout off. Know when to go off about what it is that you're deserving of. You need to find the kindest, gentlest approach with this person. With this person who is in control of your situation. Because there is definite upheaval. It's connected to this person. And I think that deep down inside, the person you may be dealing with may not just be angry, but may be greedy to the core. You're dealing with somebody who's got some really negative energy, negative power that they're giving off. So before you go trampling on your dreams. Sorry, guys. But before you go off and really put yourself and your position into a compromising state, be aware you're dealing with somebody who may not have your best interest at heart. So please just make a mental note. Let's not piss off the boss. Okay? Let's have really great timing and know when your audience is going to be receptive of what it is that you have to say. Because this is telling me that a confrontation on Friday, you've got movement forward, but for whom? With these two cards, with these two cards, you may be looking at positive direction to the unemployment line. Okay? So always have plan B. Always be prepared. In case Prince Charming here is in a fucked up mood because he found out his old lady is screwing the gardener, well, you know what? He is not the guy you want to deal with on Friday. Because what you could come into work on Monday to is the tower, the disruption. So this is really telling you more than ever, because you may be dealing with an issue that is really kind of messed up at work and you're not being recognized or paid for what you're doing. Step back. Take some peace and quiet and inner wisdom to decide what it is that you really want to accomplish with this movement forward. Okay? Seriously, just get a grip on it. Breathe. And no, just by the way the person looks at you when you go to address them on this issue, they may not be prepared emotionally or mentally to deal with whatever complaint you may have. And even though it is really something very critical to you, the Eight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, okay? This is saying that, maybe this is someone who you know will cut off your arm and feed it to you if you ask them for a raise, especially at a very bad moment. So, re-examine, reflect. I know you're trapped in fear with somebody, some of you. If you're afraid of the boss, this is saying that maybe you have a good right to be afraid of the boss. Have a plan. Have a solid plan. Nobody wants to deal with a guy like this. Okay? Seriously. Base chakra. Make a plan that you can trust. That you know at the very foundation is probably the most sound plan you can make at this time. The Three of Pentacles is all about making a plan. Sometimes it involves other people, sometimes it doesn't. But basically it talks about making a plan so that you can achieve the recognition and the positive movement forward. I think the positive movement forward is your goal, but I think you need to consider making any moves the weekend, if you have this time to yourself, may just be the opportune time to withdraw, to rest on a situation, and thoroughly examine where you want to go with this developing situation in somebody's workplace. So, I think that's about all I've got as far as your work situation, your general situation, and your home situation goes. I'm going to take a closer look at love now over at my Vimeo channel for the weekend. And until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of one another and everybody who loves you. And until the next daily on Monday, guys, I love you so much. Please take care and peace.